Okay, one of our favorite things to do here at your strategic marketing partner is to review ads. Absolutely love it because we can learn an awful lot from both good and bad ads. And you know, there's a lot of bad ones out there. Actually, in fact, the majority of them are very poor, which is really good for you because when you write a really good ad, whether that be on the web, in print, on radio, TV, newspapers, anywhere, you can separate yourself from the pack and create a nice marketing moat, if you will, by being better at the basics of really good ad writing. So let's just go through an ad here. We found a nice tower ad basically in one of our local newspapers, and just thought, hey, you know, this is a good one for us to dig a little bit deeper into. So let's get into it. This particular company, we blurred out all of the contact information because we don't want to throw anybody under the bus. Just again, want to talk about the main good components, or I should say the components of a good ad. So let's dig deep. First off is top of the ad. Again, this is not cheap stuff. These are expensive ads. This is a color ad in a very well-read magazine or newspaper, I mean, and every inch of this ad is expensive, and it's a little mini asset, if you will. And you've got one purpose here, and that's to develop a response. This is not where you want to do any branding. This is not a branding situation, with the exception of developing a direct response advertisement, which will build the brand as a result. So anyway, let's dig deeper now. First and foremost, the very top of the ad, this company has their logo, and we've blurted out, but very top, they've got the logo on there. And again, total worthless waste of time, energy, money, and resources. The logo is also here too, so they've got the logo on here twice. Again, total no-no. Secondly, let's get past the logo now. Actually, in fact, well, we'll get to it in a second, but everything on this ad needs to pass what is called the so what test. Every sentence, every picture, every image, every phrase you need to say so what to it, as if, what does it really matter? What is the purpose of this? The logo, totally worthless. Okay, move on to the very first word is August. And again, what's the purpose of having that as the first word? Is there a benefit here to the reader? They already know it's August. Is August something, as in a name of somebody, or is it a product? No, they're referring to it as the National Replacement Window Month, at, again, the name of the company. So literally the first third of this ad is completely wasted and worthless. The image, if somebody actually gets the context of the entire ad, this image is a nice supporting image for the message, and that's the purpose of an image, to support the message. But this message is completely off because it provides no benefit to the reader. Okay, so let's move on. So secondly, let's dig into the first bit of content here. Okay, why did we declare August National Replacement Month? Well, does that sentence pass the so what test? Absolutely not. Nobody cares. Nobody's going to read it anymore. Totally worthless. Again, because this does not make any sense, because this top third of the ad, which is the ad for the ad, doesn't make any sense. Literally, you've dropped readership probably by 80%. You might as well not even bother spending any more money ever again on running this ad, because you could allocate those resources to get and gain customers, buy customers, in a far better method. There's a ton of other ways to go about doing this. Or we can simply rewrite this ad so that it does generate responses from your best quality marketplace. So let's move on here. Okay, this image, I'm not exactly sure what that image is. We'll come back to the uses of some images shortly, but this is just totally unclear. It really just doesn't make any sense. I assume it's a window, but okay. Moving further into the copy, because even though the summer is hot, that doesn't mean you have to live with the heat inside your home. Okay, we're getting somewhere now with maybe a little bit of an implied benefit. Replacing just a few windows or a door now can help you make your home cooler during the summer and warmer in the winter. Okay, now we're getting into some implied benefits. Okay, but it's still not clear of what this ad is proposing. What is the problem that this ad is the solution for? Okay, now they've immediately dug into a call to action. All right, well, there's not enough information yet to have a call to action, but they do have a call to action. And if you're going to do a call to action, it should be call the telephone number before August 31st. Have the telephone number painfully clear and obvious of where they need to pick up the phone and dial very quickly. So, and in fact, this call to action should actually be bigger when the telephone number is in there, so it'll be more clear. But again, we're not there yet for the call to action because this customer just does not have enough information yet. Okay, here's some random numbers which are relatively meaningless again to the customer because there's no context of what this actually means. Get $270 off of every window. Okay, not exactly sure what that means other than I'm getting $270 off of every window, but does that mean I need to buy 10 windows, and what's that gonna cost me? Okay, and then you can get another offer here of an extra 5% off. Okay, so they're muddying and making the offer even less clear and the messaging even less clear. And then they've got some other things here which are all relatively meaningless. Okay, let's move on. One more thing here. Finally, there is an actual call to action that is clearer, that says call to schedule your free window and door diagnosis. Okay, well, now it makes a little bit of sense here of what they're trying to communicate. All right, let's now put this together in a little bit more of a concise way so it makes sense for the reader. And then also they've got an awful lot of legalese in here, or legal, verbiage down here in the bottom. So, this could probably be re-looked at and readdressed. Most attorneys will tell you it can't, but I would think that there are other ways you can do this without wasting all the ad on this worthless text here at the bottom. Most likely, well, we'll get into some other details in future tutorials. But okay, so first off, let's go back to basics. Why do people even buy replacements? And again, we could be talking about cars, doors, landscaping, anything here. It doesn't even really matter if it's windows or not. We just have to find this ad, which is a good example of what not to do. So, or what not to do, or if you're competing with a company like this, just let them continue doing what they're doing, because the ads you're going to create as a result of working with us, or as a result of studying these tutorials, you're going to create leap years better advertising. So first and foremost, you need to answer the question immediately. Top of the ad, what's in it for me? And that is going to be the headline. The old adage, people tune into one radio station, and it's WIIFM. I'm sure you've heard that before. It's what's in it for me. So let's look at that right now. Why do people buy? You need to start there. Forget about the National Replacement Month. Forget about the logo. Dig into, we help people save money. Because people want to save money. That's what they want to do. They want to upgrade their living environment style. They want to feel better. They want to feel safer. They want to replace broken windows because it is unsafe. They want the ease of use of a really nice, easy working, smooth sliding window. They want energy efficiency. They want to lower their bills and their AC bills and their heating costs moving forward. So those are the reasons why people replace windows. But not even once did this ad say that clearly or telegraph to anybody that's what they're actually doing. They're changing people's lives in that way. So you could actually, I don't know, again, just tossing some headline ideas out there. There's just a ton there. I mean, literally, you could start with those 7 ideas right there and build some headlines that make some sense. Another option is you could test and do some headlines that would be actually, well, again, putting a dollar figure in there doesn't really make any sense because there's no context. In this sense, it might make a lot more sense to say, hey, if you're looking to replace your window, we can help you save up to 25% on your replacement. Keep it simple, keep it clear. Now, with that said, the use of the image, the only purpose of the images is to support the message, the headline message. These two images, they're okay. Well, the top image is okay. It supports the message that there's going to be a professional coming, but that bottom image is worthless. A much better image would be maybe a very happy, smiling picture of somebody smiling and happy in a nice, cool environment during the summer, sipping a lemonade or something. So again, as long as it's super hyper clear, somebody looking at the reader and smiling, that would gather way more attention and eyeballs than that dead that dead image that really means nothing. Now, with that said, let's tidy up the offer. The offer this offer is a total complete mess. Clarify that offer. Many times you could throw it into a coupon box. The purpose of creating that offer is if it's in a coupon box or a dotted box or something, that immediately tells a person who's scanning all of these things to look and see what that image is, what's inside of that box. What is this great coupon offer? Because people like coupon offers. Reiterate the headline into that offer box with a nice big black bold headline that restates the offer. And with that said, then just simply add at the end of that to say, hey, get this offer, call such and such telephone number before the August 31st to get this great offer. Keep it super simple. That creates urgency. It clarifies the offer as opposed to this really messy, clunky offer that's right there. And it also makes for an easy call to action. Those are all the components of a good advertisement. So again, we're going to be doing much deeper dives into some of these advertising campaigns, and we'll do a lot of before and afters. But again, we just wanted to throw this out there right now. One other thing that you would want to do is also integrate the element of internet marketing, so that we're driving people here onto a wonderful tested landing page, as well as taking inbound telephone calls. So combining those two elements into an advertisement like this can only increase and just drive some phenomenal results. Again, we'll be doing a lot more tutorials down the line there with that. So with that said, we look forward to speaking with you soon. Have a great afternoon and talk soon.